Hi everyone. How was my last tutorial about how to ask and tell the time in the German language? Do comment in the comments section. In this tutorial, let me briefly introduce you to a new grammar, namely the modal verbs or Modal Verben as they are called in German. So moving on, a singular modal verb is das Modalverb, and in plural it becomes die Modalverben. Now there are 7 modal verbs in German: können, can, wollen, will, mögen, like, möchten, want, müssen, must, dürfen, may, and sollen, shall. Now what are modal verbs exactly? So for that, you need to imagine that you are the green person in this circle. You can do some work alone, but would you not want help from these 7 people who are telling you that they can help you with the work? Especially if the work is difficult and takes a lot of time. So think of the green person here in this circle as the main or the infinitive verb in a German sentence or question, and each of the 7 persons is a modal verb. So the modal verbs will help the main verb in doing something or in showing something in a German sentence and question. The main verb can exist on its own. It can do things or it can show something on its own in a German sentence and question. But each of the 7 modal verbs can help or can complement this main verb in their own ways. Or you can think of another example. Look at this picture and think of the girl on the swing as the main verb, and the girl pushing her swing is the modal verb. Now the girl on the swing can push herself too without the help of the other girl behind her. But would it not be easier to swing when the other girl behind her helps to push her swing? So the main verbs, which are represented by this green person in the first picture or by this girl on the swing, they can exist on their own they can do things on their own, or they can show something on their own in a sentence and question, and they will not really be needing the modal verbs. But sometimes the modal verbs come for help when the main verbs fail to do something on their own or fail to show some information on their own in the sentences and questions. So we say that modal verbs give additional grammatical information in sentences and questions. So for example, if I say I sing, this very simple sentence does not tell you much grammatical information. But adding a modal verb in this sentence will give additional information. So for example, I can sing shows I have the ability to sing. Or if I say I must sing, it can show that, for example, I am a student and there are some extracurricular activities going on in the school, and I think I should participate in some activity. I can say I must sing in the sense that I should participate in the activity by singing. So the use of the modal verbs can and must in my examples have given additional grammatical information. Also, the modal verbs show one or more moods of the person who is using the modal verbs in sentences or questions. So, for example, if I say I can sing, it can show that I'm happy or I'm proud in telling someone that I can sing, especially if the person I'm telling cannot sing. In the same way, if I say I must sing for that extracurricular activity in the school, it shows that probably I'm feeling anxious because it is my first time singing. So therefore, I want to overcome my anxiety and I say I must sing. So this is how modal verbs can show one or more moods. Now you will understand all of what I just said better in my next tutorial parts, especially my last part in which I show you how a modal verb comes in a German sentence and question. And before that, I will show you the conjugation of one modal verb. So do stay updated for part 2 of this tutorial. Thank you.